Hey guys, what's good? I'm Chrissy and welcome back to my channel, A Dose of Chrissy. Today we're going to get into a dose of makeup and it's going to be all about my makeup routine. So I'm going to show you guys the steps that I go through to get to this final look, like all the steps that I take, and then just tell you guys about the products that I'm using and chit chat a little bit. So if you want to know more and if you're interested, keep on watching, subscribe to this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you at the end. Before I do my makeup, I like to put on my skincare, make sure my skin is nice and smooth. First, I like to go in with the facial radiance pads from LYS Beauty. They are bomb. So first I take this out with the little bumps on it and I just go all over my face. And y'all, these are really good to use before your makeup or just like before you put on the rest of your skincare. These are toning pads. Nice to just tone your face before you apply your skincare. And also, like I said, this is the exfoliator side. It helps exfoliate and tone and brighten your skin. All right, just put some moisturizer on my face. This is the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration by LYS Beauty. Your girl has combination skin, so it starts off dry, but then she's gonna get oily. So we just like to make sure we are moisturized and ready to go. I'm going in with the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. It has the spoolie side and then the pencil side. First, I'm just going to brush up my brows. And for brows, for me, I just pretty much start on the bottom and like wherever they like just create a straight line, I just go back from there. And then I start at the arch and just work my way back. I'll bring you guys in so you can see what I'm talking about because you probably couldn't see that. So I was saying I just start at the bottom. I'll do it over here. So I brush my brows up already. Brush them up, brush them out. Then what I was saying is I usually start at the bottom and I go straight out. And then I come over to the arch and just work my way down. So yeah, that's what I do. And then I go to the top and outline that. Same for the other side. But there you go. I basically outline them and then I fill them in from there. And as I've, been doing my brows for a long time, I just try not to, depending on how I like feeling, but pretty much like for an everyday look, I try not to go crazy. I try to fill in dark out here and then bring the color in some more, and I leave a little bit out in the front. And I'm gonna show y'all why in just a second. And make sure to brush your brows out because you just want it to, look natural for your everyday look. And because that isn't filled in right here, all I'm gonna do is just bring some of that color over with my spoolie. Same thing over here. And then right here I have a little trick when I don't like bring my concealer all the way in for like a more natural look. I just go up a little bit on the line so it just, conceals it, blurs it a little bit. So it looks like my brows are just like, growing and still has that shape to it. But it just makes it more like go along with all the rest of the brows, if that makes sense. Okay, so brows look good, brows are done. Let's put on some primer. I like to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I just spread it on my face, make sure I get on my forehead, down the side. Okay, so we got our primer on. Now your girl is about to go in with a little bit of setting powder. I am using the setting powder from Fenty Beauty. Ooh, cashew. This was the wrong color. I need nutmeg. This one right here. I go ahead and pack some onto the beauty blender and then I press into my oily areas. I'm gonna go in some more. I'm gonna hit my chin and right at the top of my mouth. So I go ahead and just press the powder into my face. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation, which is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation from LYS. And honestly, I've been using this every day. Ask my girlfriends whenever they see me at the parties and the vlogs and all that stuff, like, and like even my recent videos, what's on your face? This right here. And honestly, why I think this is just my new favorite foundation is because it's made with over, I don't even know how many, without any like parabens or anything, like formaldehydes and oxybentones and stuff like that. Just all the stuff that is known to be harmful to humans, known to be harmful to our skin. And talc, like talc is another thing that's not in their foundations or their pressed powders. So we love that. We love a good clean beauty moment. Okay, bring some diversity into the makeup game. We love that. But this foundation, start off with 1 pump. A good amount comes out for that 1 pump, and it spreads easily. As you can see, it was kind of running, so it spreads easily. Okay, so I'm literally just going to take a little dab into this and start right on the middle of my face and just press that in. We're going for skin, okay? We're not going for, you know, caked up shoddy. I mean, you can be caked up every day if you want, if that's your style, but we like to make everything look real skin-like, even if it doesn't like cover all your imperfections. It's still giving you like a clean slate, you feel me? That's always my goal for my everyday look, just to look, you know, put together, but not look like, and I don't even want to say makeup no makeup, because I got makeup on and I want it to look like I have makeup on, but it's also gonna look really natural, and we love that. And also, when you go in with a little bit at a time, you can always just go back and see what areas you want to keep covering. And this is the LYS brush that I'm putting on the foundation with. I love that it has like the triangular sides, because when I go around my eyebrows for my foundation, I really like to like hug around the top of my eyebrows, and I love that. I love the angle that it gives. So we're here for that. I'm going to take the rest of this foundation and just kind of pat back over some other areas. I just go back in and keep pressing that into my skin. I don't mind that bitch. Came from nowhere. But also, you see what I mean, you guys? Like, it looks like, okay, wow, she has like clean, clear skin. Doesn't look like she has many dark marks, hyperpigmentation, or anything like that. So we love that. Love that. Concealer. Going in with my concealer from Fenty Beauty. This is shade 420. Now I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty concealer brush, and I'm just going to like start patting in the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This is also from LYS. And I like to suck my cheeks in. Okay, and I also like to take some bronzer right around like my edges, just so I can blend that in just so like there's not a harsh line between my hair and the makeup, if that makes sense. And I just like to do this lightly, and because my hair is going to be down, it's not going to hit these sides, so I just try to make sure like the top looks nice and bronzed and put together. And sometimes I can go a little hard, like when I set my brush down. Sometimes I just need to just, you know, rub that baby in. That looks a little bit better. I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush just so I can like hit the middle part right here. Break up any harsh line popping off right there, because we don't want that. We don't want that. You see how soft that looks? That looks so soft. We love that. All that is done. Now we can set under our eyes. For that, I'm going to be using the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder from LYS. Pick some up on my brush and just tap that in. Then I'm going to go in with Nutmeg again, the same setting powder from Fenty Beauty. I'm going with that, and with that, I'm going to go all over my face. So I'm going to pick some up. And one thing I've learned to tap into the product and then start spreading it all over, because it just hits better. Because not only are you like pushing product into the brush, it just goes on so much smoother. I used to just like tap in there, shake some off, and just like go in. Like, nah, pack some powder up in that thing and move that brush around, girl. I even like go over my eyes, and sometimes I go over my concealer just to like tie it all in, just to not make my face one color, but just to make everything look similar, if that makes sense. But also I'm gonna press into the powder again, but this time I'm gonna like press it into my face really good. So this is one trick I learned, that if you want your makeup to look like super smooth, this is what they be doing. Packing on that powder and putting it on the face, pushing it into the face, I should say. And at first when I did this, I was like, damn, like, y'all see that? Like, y'all see how smooth my face looks? And I always recommend using loose setting powder, because it just sits in the fine lines and it gets everything looking real good and delicious and put together. But like, my face just looks smooth, and it was just like, looks one color. It looks put together, honey. We love that. Now I'm gonna go in with the High Standard blush from LYS Beauty. And have y'all ever used the blush brush from Real Techniques? If you don't have like a loose blush, then it's hard to use this with like cream kind of blushes, if that makes sense. I just like to kind of bring that back and forth right there. Same thing on the other side. A little on my nose. Little on my nose. And then also I just like to, like, whatever else is right there, I'll probably just like make a little circle right here. Make a little circle right here. Just to bring the rosiness out of my skin. And now time for lashes. Well, time to put the glue on the lashes. I'm actually using some new lashes. These are from my girl Tiff. She is a high school friend. Her and her man, like, just shout out to them. They're just doing the damn thing, being like business owners. And she just started her lash company, Lav Lash. These are so pretty, and these are in the style Unapologetic. So I'm going to take them out and show them to you guys. Look at those beauties. So beautiful. Okay, I always like to look at them just because, like, I'm always interested in seeing like what the band looks like. And I also got the tweezers right here too. So let's take them tweezers out of there. All right, these look really cute. I like the band on here. And I'm just gonna, they look really beautiful. And from the side, they look like they're stacked. Like how you put a layer on and then put a layer on top. We love that. So I'm just gonna fit these to my eye really quick. You know, I might just cut a tiny bit off the ends, but I don't think I need to cut too much off, actually. I really don't even want to cut anything off. But I do see a little piece that might look like it might bug me, just like a little on the end. Little extra piece on the end. So I am gonna take my scissors and cut this off really quick. All right, so I'm gonna take that out and get my glue. I use the strip lash adhesive with aloe from Kiss. It's the black one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this glue on these lashes and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I put my hair down. We're feeling the look so far. The last thing that I need to do now that I have my lashes on is just throw on some gloss. And this is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil from LYS. And you're probably like, girl, how many times are you gonna mention LYS? Well, I'm gonna keep on mentioning them because I am a brand ambassador for them. I mean, but not only that, look at that. I mean, come on, look at that. You see that shine? You see that gloss? I mean, but you just see my face in general. You can't play with her. You just can't, okay? All right. And this is all I do for an everyday look. Don't put on any lip liner, nothing like that, because you know, I just have my foundation like around my lips, and plus I don't know, I just feel like my lips just have a natural like color to them. You know, everybody's lips has, you know, their own little color to them. This is how your girl keeps it natural, keeps it cute. This is my everyday makeup routine. Yeah, this is all I do. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look, and I enjoyed showing you guys what I do. I feel like I haven't put out a makeup video in a minute, but comment down below your favorite part of the video or some other looks that you want to see, some other things that you want to see. I have a couple things written down that I want to record and put out there, just like to go in depth a little bit, so I'm going to do that. But other than that, thank y'all so much for joining me and watching. Make sure to subscribe, thumbs up this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.